Well, tell us a little bit then about the project that you've been involved in.
Yeah, well, we've been in around the Walton and Little Hulton area. Over the summer, I was doing. That's basically going into parks, trying to get kids involved in different sports. But obviously, I was trying to get them involved in the boxing and then maybe push them towards the Walton ABC, when that opens and stuff like that. But it was a good initiative. I mean, at first it was tough because it was a bit strange, just walking up to people and going, "Do you want to come and play this sport with us?" when there's kids in the park. But it worked out really well in the end, and we kept getting kids coming back who returning, and young people who wanted to keep was asking us, when you're next on and what part you're going to be in and stuff like that. And then obviously off the back of that, me and Aqib started working together at the pavilion at the Peel Park in Little Hulton, and it's going really well again. Every session's been fully booked because at the end of the day, these young people and younger kids, they need something to do, because at the minute it's been bored, haven't they? And they've not been doing anything really. So yeah, it's going really well.
I know that Danny's done a fair bit of coaching, but how about yourself? Because obviously you've got your own aspirations, fighting wise and everything else. But do you enjoy doing that side of it as well?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I've done a bit of coaching from being a young boy myself. And I just enjoy helping people, and when the kids go away from a session saying that they've learned something, that just fills you with that bit of pride and a bit of happiness, really, that you've done something and you've helped them. And I think the project at the moment is getting busier and busier every week. The kids are enjoying it, and that's the main thing for me.
With coaching, does it help a fighter? I always think that if a fighter's actually passing on what he knows to a kid or whatever, it makes you switch on a bit more about what you're doing when you're training. Is that the way that you found it?
Yeah, of course. I mean, as a boxer, you're probably the best person to teach someone else boxing, because you know from your own mistakes and you can teach them so they don't make the same. I think it's always good to learn from your mistakes, but even better if you can learn from someone else's.
So what's the plan now anyway with the fighting when you're next out? Do you know what's going on?
It's looking towards the end of this month or the 3rd of October, so I'm in the gym and helping out there as well. So busy at the moment, but just how we like it.
You haven't got an opponent as yet?
No, yeah, I'm fighting the same Kane Baker that was supposed to be fighting.
Yes, sorry,
yeah,
course,
yeah. So
you had a funny time that time, didn't you? I mean, that was disappointing for you. You had to pull out of the fight camp, didn't you?
Yeah, of course, it was disappointing, but it's one of them, isn't it? It's life. We have ups and we have downs. And that for me was a big down moment, but it's about how we come back from it, and I look forward to coming back from it.
And I'm sure you wanted to fight, but he wasn't having it, was he, Jamie Moore? And he's only got your best interest, so as disappointing as it is, again, if you'd have gone in there, and we've seen it with Jordan Gill recently, haven't we? Again, it's something he did and probably regrets, so you can't fight if you're not right, can you?
Yeah, of course, and it's a decision that Jamie made for me, and to be fair with you, at the time, obviously I was upset, but looking back, it's Jamie's got my best interest, and I respect him enough to understand that he wants the best for me, and looking back, it's probably the best decision.
And Kane's going to be fired up as well. He's going to bring it anyway. That's the kind of lad he is. It's going to be a good scrap for you, that.
Yeah, no, it's styles make fights, don't they? We've both got exciting styles. He's going to come forward and I'm going to come forward, and we'll see on the night the best man will win.
And Danny, just give us an insight then. Obviously you split your time with VIP and obviously you work with Maverick Stars as well, and you've had to adapt to life after being a pro as well. How are things for you at the moment?
Oh, they're going great, to be fair. I couldn't ask for anything better. I could ask for something better. I could have carried on boxing, but it's working out as best as it can, do you know what I mean? I'm doing really well with the VIP brand. To say after COVID and gyms closing, we kept going and just got by. That's credit, to say like myself and Steve, for doing what we've done there, and Jamie, always promoting it and stuff. So on that front, all is good, you know what I mean? And now that I'm involved with the Mavericks as well, I can't ask for anything better. Hopefully that'll open a lot of doors for me, with boxing and doing coaching and working within boxing. I'm only a young guy, I'm only 24, so I've got a long coaching life ahead of me. So yeah, everything's good on that front. It just was tough getting over not boxing.